Imagine being able to throw a party without spending all your time cooking. Cue Fondue. It's perfect for the novice or busy host. Arina Lanis from PartyTips.com is here with 5 easy tips to help you create your own fondue party. Arina, good morning.
Good morning.
Fondue has been around for hundreds of years. Is this true?
It is true.
Who knew?
In fact, the first documented fondue was about 400 years ago.
Whoa.
And what happened was bread wasn't made like it's made now every day. It was made like once a year. And the peasants, which fondue is a peasant tradition, the peasants would melt the Swiss cheese, which is, also, and I should say that this is a Swiss peasant tradition, and the Swiss were known for cheese. They would melt the cheese, then they would take this bread, which was rock hard, it was a crouton basically, and they would drop it into the cheese and also add some wine, because the wine kept the cheese from curdling and changed the boiling point so they could enjoy the bread and the cheese for
what
a long
a history
time.
Lesson.
Yeah.
The best inventions born out of necessity, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have some tips for us.
Yes.
Know everything about fondue before you dive in. First of all, know the history. You told us that.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Etiquette and rules.
Yes. And you know what? There's nothing diehard about this.
Except no fingers maybe in the pot.
Yeah, and no double dipping.
Yeah.
But, if you want to be the fun hostess, for instance, you want to keep the fondue party to 4 to 6 people. So it's very intimate, very communal. But if somebody drops their bread into the cheese fondue, if it's a woman, she has to kiss the person on.
Interesting. No matter who it is. Yeah. Just kind of a fun game,
kind of a
right?
fun thing. If a man does it, then he has to buy a bottle of wine for everybody at the table. Yes.
Even better.
And if it doesn't matter what gender you are, if you drop 2 pieces of bread, then you have to throw the next fondue party.
Okay. Keep it healthy by keeping it simple.
Huge thing.
Who doesn't love keeping it simple?
Well, when you think about fondue, and a lot of us are probably like, 70s called, they want their fondue pot back, but it's really, it's really a fun thing, and it could be very, very healthy as long as you keep it simple. So fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, and then in terms of fondue, okay, so most people know that it takes cheese upon cheese upon cheese to make a fondue. Well, actually, my girlfriend Debbie came up with this idea. So 2 cans of heart-healthy cheese soup. And this is the heart healthy, so low sodium, low fat. And then a 1/2 cup of fat-free cheese and a 1/2 cup of real, like a Mexican cheese or cheddar cheese or something, shredded. And just to give it a little bit flavor, but you're not adding all that fat. And it comes out to be a very good low-fat cheese fondue.
What's easier than that? Yeah.
Yeah, and just real quick in terms of the chocolate. The chocolate, fat-free evaporated milk, and use dark chocolate because it's filled with B vitamins.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is good advice for any party. Always plan ahead.
Every hostess knows that if you're going to have a party, don't wait until the day of. And this is the perfect party fondue party is perfect for that, because you can prep all this stuff.
Exactly, a lot of chopping the day before.
Yes.
And that's most of the time in a fondue party.
Yes.
Okay. Good drinks to go along with fondue.
You can't get any easier than this. Okay, so typically, as I said, they put wine in the fondue just to prevent the curdling. Well, now they just do it for fun. So, so if you're going to put white wine in your fondue, then serve the same white wine with dinner. If you're going to put beer, a lot of people put beer in their fondue. Use the same beer for dinner. So you can't go wrong.
Cook over a low heat.
Definitely cook over a low heat. And another thing is, a lot of people think that this is for eating. You just take it. No.
That could be the most important thing we learn all day.
Yes. So, this is just to transport the food from the fondue pot to your plate.
I see one of these, I'm going in.
I know, me too. And if you're at a party and your hostess doesn't tell you that, okay, don't say anything. Just use it as a fork. Because eventually somebody will tell her, and it just can't be you.
So what do you use? Will they give you your own? Is that?
So at your party, you're going to have just a regular setup with plates and forks. And then you will have this, it's got a little color back here so you know yours is blue. And then you would take whatever it is, do a figure 8.
Okay.
Because then you're going to get the full dip, because you can't double dip. You can't go back in.
Oh, no.
So, you know, for your one
there you
chance,
go.
do the 8.
888, it's all on there, one pop. Arina Lanis, great advice as always. And you can find a link to party tips on our website, kctv5.com, and click the Better tab.
I had no